the great Doctor Master Longje Ramcham, and according to that, Kunjin Jimmy had 3 times of Kunjin Jimmy Longje Ramcham's wisdom body, wisdom illusion body, 3 times, and then given this, the whole complete the essential meanings of the Longje and also all the word translation and then the blessing through which that Jingme gave all this kind of natural state of kind of realization of to rebuild out the whole cycle of the Longje that which we know that according to Longje there are number of practice and then common and certain practices, including this meditation of daily. That for example, as a guru, the outer state of the guru, that in the Longje Guru Yoga, then inner aspect is the group this group practice, and then the inner aspect is that our Vishwa some Buddhism, and then the filial mode aspect of the Guru is the Lord daily nature, and so forth. All other many kind of practices which we are to know. I thought the temple is going to translate. My broken English just came out like that. So anyway, as we enter into this mind, the bhajan, in all these practices, talking about Mahayana, means we have a very vast and great mind that because of the generating bodhicitta, the aspiration bodhicitta, to attain only enlightenment, to benefit all the various sentient beings, to be liberated from the suffering of samsara, and then we should lead them to enlightenment. And for that reason, then one wants to engage into the education bodhicitta, which is the actual practice. And according to that, the bhajana, that discipline or like these involvements and then the teaching instructions and so forth, according to that engaging into practice. In the bhajana, all these 6 perfection practices are condensed in the like a daily yoga, or generally to have given rise to bodhicitta, the aspiration bodhicitta, that where one generates compassion, seeing the suffering of all these sentient beings who are not to anybody else. It is more or less, one or other lifetime is once like a dear mother or father and so forth. And what they wish is the happiness. So in happiness, the temporary happiness is not much meaning because it is in samsara. So wants to lead them to ultimate happiness, which is the enlightenment. And that, however, one may generate that much of genuine compassion, but still, if one could not do attain enlightenment, then one could not benefit according to that. So that is why generation stage and completion stage, that way give rise to bodhicitta with the right intention. Then, according to the bhajana, where it explains that everything is promoted pure. So according to that, this, as we all know, this table itself is blessed by our late holiness by presence of chief the enlightened body. It has already blessed. So this is like the pure field of Guru Kama Sambhava, inseparable of the one's Guru or His Holiness and at the same time as a male or female bodhisattvas or deities, and this is the spiritual palace. In fact, one need to have a pure perception or pure view. With that, then one can receive the important, because the Vajrayana vow is completely different from the wisdom aspect. So wisdom is that you have a field of ground, which is everything in its dead nature. Then there is the possibility that where one can receive the embodiment. Dini lama kumba tibirun di kajamale, lojo vete minche chubeko, sapling di chuje doa den, jete dini shingdo pemba chung. She dang ujin chuje gimbe lungjang le, ujuru shundu, changsam de meming gani yona tabje doa de. She yingde ke torim dang, ringde jirim la tenne, jumba she ne jola churwe. Long dunya ga terga sanyi monggu ne to jelum je ngashin ku te bola umbar tuba jende tu ga polom chuni ke tambang sundu sibe tuba chenge na sara shubara tawame be dulu daje sangdam nyingule